Hello, my name is Chichikira and I'm here at East London Science School with two pupils, Tasneema and Daisy. Today we will be discussing whether books should be made into films. Daisy will start us off.
I believe that people should make more books into films because some of the best films in history are made from films. For example, Harry Potter, The Boy in the Dress, the Divergent series, and hundreds more.
I think books should not be turned into movies because firstly, they're made into books for a purpose because it's supposed to encourage people to read, and it's, in a way, it helps you, helps you with your vocabulary, and it allows you to use your imagination to think of how the book is and the scenario and everything in your head instead of having it like right on a screen and then you're not using your imagination.
Let me just rebut that point you made about books are made for a purpose. Yes, books are made for a purpose, but that's the reason we make them into films, so we can explore more, because there's so much detail in books. Because one book, Wolf Hall, it has 674 pages. That would take ages to read, whereas a film, it could only take an hour, 2 hours, maybe even 3.
Okay, referring to that point, okay, I understand it's a very long book and nobody has the time to read it, but if you're going to make it into a movie, have the exact plot and everything in it, because some movies, they tend to miss out the most vital information and then the whole story is different to the book. So if you're going to make it into a movie, might as well have the true information and the correct information instead of having false information added in or taken out. Plus, the book Wolf Hall is turned into a series, so it's not one movie, it's in fact quite a lot of series. So therefore, the book, it has everything in the book, and yeah.
Okay, going on to another point. What if you can't read? What if you're dyslexic, or you just don't want to read because you're scared because you're scared of what people might say to you, because you're scared you might get things wrong? Movies are a way to let people explore that, let people experience what it's like. It's the same with audiobooks. For the people that can't read and the people who are learning to read, they need some support. They need to know what's happening. So if you need to read this big book for school and there's a movie on it, that could really help you because you can learn the plot the same as everybody else. You can learn everything.
How do you know if the movie is actually the true thing that's from the book? Some movies, they miss out the vital information to make it short. So yeah.
You still have the plot. You still have the original plot in most movies.
So you said that some teachers assign students to read books for certain, tests, but how do you know that there's not a question on something specific that's not in the movie that you're watching?